The following segment is sponsored by Martin, Harding, and Mazzotti.
Well, it's been in the news a lot lately. There's been a growing number of people who are openly against certain vaccines. They are refusing those vaccines, and now we are seeing a resurgence of illnesses thought to be eliminated at one time. A recent measles outbreak in New York City has resulted now in a health emergency there. And here to help us examine this issue is the managing partner, Paul Harding, from the law firm of Martin, Harding, and Mazzotti. Paul, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Greg.
So Mayor de Blasio in New York has declared a public emergency. Several zip codes in this city are, declared hot zones, basically. Fill us in on what's going on there.
Yeah, so we've got the Williamsburg area in Brooklyn, right? So they're saying, listen, if you are living there, you have to get inoculated for measles. And in fact, if you're under the age of 18 and you're attending school, they're saying schools don't let these children in or you're going to face potential shutdown.
So it's, it's a wild situation if you think about it. Is there much precedent for this? I mean, this, we're seeing in other parts of the country, even not too far away.
Yeah, so, it's kind of happening in live time. Rockland County, just about 25 miles north of the city. Last month, they came and said, look, state of emergency. We got a problem. Kids not going to be able to go to school. Schools, you have to enforce this. Parents, if you don't get your child inoculated, you're going to have a fine and potentially 6 months in jail. But they fought that in court.
Right. So what recourse do those parents have who don't want their kids vaccinated, and what recourse do the parents have who are afraid because of children who are mingling with their children?
Well, the children who are mingling with the children who are not vaccinated don't really have a lot of options right now other than what's in place, right? They're trying to get these vaccinations occurring. What we found, the lower court said, listen, it's not a state of emergency. We're not saying whether state of emergency would allow you to mandate these vaccinations or to eliminate these kids from school, but we're saying 232 cases was not enough, so it's working its way through the court system. I think we'll know more in the weeks ahead. And of course, this New York City move yesterday is going to make some splash.
Right. Now, I know Rockland County, they were banning unvaccinated children in public places. How do you enforce that? Is that even enforceable?
It's not enforceable, but when you just go to the parents and say, if you do this, it's a fine. If you are found guilty, you could go to jail. It's going to be one of these volunteer. Yeah, they're not going to be stopping at the front mall. I mean, Cross Gates, right? Can you imagine going to Cross Gates and saying, you got to come in, show us your vaccination report? Just not going to happen.
It's a thorny issue. We're going to see a lot more of it, right?
Sure.
All right. Paul Harding, Martin, Harding, Mazzotti, thanks so much for being with us and sorting things out for us a little bit.
You're welcome.
All right. Speaking of sorting out, how about we toss things over to Mr. Craig Adams, find out what's going on with the weather right now.
We are going to sort out the finer details regarding the temperatures and the weather. It looks like we can expect things to be chilly today, only 37 right now in Lake George. I'll tell you when the warmer weather returns coming up.